ingredients that we will be using today. It's a super simple recipe, so it does not take much, but it will be delicious. So I'm making my noodles with these zucchini noodles, and you can just buy them at Harris Teeter or a local grocery store. And if you would rather, you can always make this with pasta noodles. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just take this bread and put it on a baking sheet, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 5 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, I just washed off 3 bunches of basil, so now I'm just going to pull the leaves off of the stems. I'm just taking these leaves and cutting them into little strips. Now I'm just pouring a couple of tablespoons of olive oil into our pan, and I'm going to heat it up on about medium before I add in the zucchini noodles. I'm going to take all this zucchini now and drop it into the pan. I lost a little, but there we go. I turned up the heat to high, and I've sauteed these for about 5 minutes, so the zucchini is cooked, and I'm going to add now 2 cups of baby spinach and let that cook with the zucchini. Now that the spinach and zucchini have cooked a little, I'm gonna pour off a little bit of the excess liquid in the pan. It's just from the water and the vegetables burning off. I just took a can of diced tomatoes and I drained off the liquid, and I'm gonna pour about half of the can, just a little over I guess, into here and mix it around. I'm gonna take just normal marinara sauce and pour it into the pan, probably about half of this 24-ounce container. I guess a little, yeah, actually half. The heat should be on low now, and we're going to put in our basil. And with the sauce, you're more than welcome to do less sauce. I'm just a big sauce person. And I'm going to mix that around too. To season the dish, I'm going to use some Italian seasoning. So you can just sprinkle that in there. Paired with, if you like spicy things, some red pepper. And salt and pepper. Okay, to serve, I'm just going to put a little bit of Smart Balance onto the bread. And for a final touch, I'm going to put some nutritional yeast onto the noodles to add a little cheesy flavor. And there we are. I would absolutely recommend this meal to anyone that's looking to cook in a time crunch. It probably took me about 15 minutes to make this whole meal, whereas some recipes take me over 2 hours to make. So it's really convenient, as well as it's something that looks a lot more impressive than it actually is to make. So it's good to feed to guests, and it's also a great way to sneak in some vegetables. I hope you all like it.